Deep in the wild, uncharted waters of the North Pacific, there's a mystery that sounds more like an office lunchroom rumor than a scientific discovery. Picture this: a renowned naturalist, Georg Steller, on an expedition encounters a peculiar sea creature, a bizarre ape-like beast with features that eerily resemble none other than his own tyrannical superior, Captain Vitus Bering. It all began during a long, grueling voyage where tensions ran as high as the crashing waves. Steller, known for his sharp observations and perhaps a sharp tongue, meticulously documented everything he saw. But nothing could have prepared him, or us, for the sketch he made of a mysterious creature bobbing amidst the waves. At first glance, it looked like any other marine oddity until one side-by-side comparison with Captain Bering's portrait made the resemblance impossible to ignore. Here was an animal that not only defied conventional taxonomy, but also echoed the stern, chiseled features of a captain notorious for his icy demeanor. Now, imagine the psychological twist here. What if this so-called sea ape was less about a serendipitous discovery and more a subtle, almost subliminal jab, a piece of naturalist graffiti aimed directly at his overbearing boss? In an era where hierarchies were rigid and dissent was rarely spoken, could Steller's sketch have been his way of marking his territory? A quiet rebellion carved in ink and paper against the oppressive forces aboard the ship? As the story unfolds, you're drawn into a narrative that blends scientific inquiry with a dash of workplace satire. The crew's hushed whispers about the creature grew louder as the sketch circulated among the men. Some began to murmur that Steller had invented this creature as a symbolic mirror, a reflection of a captain whose cold, commanding presence dominated every aspect of their daily lives. The notion isn't far-fetched when you consider the stark contrast. On one side, a monster of the deep, seemingly untamable and wild. On the other, a portrait of a man who ruled with an iron fist, his every command echoing the relentless demands of authority. Think about it. In today's social media landscape, a well-placed meme or viral tweet has the power to encapsulate a moment of office rebellion. Back in the 18th century, Steller didn't have hashtags or viral trends. He had his sketch, a discreet yet potent form of resistance. The visual comparison between the sea creature and Captain Bering sparked not only curiosity, but also served as an ingenious commentary on power dynamics. It forced his peers, and even us, centuries later, to ask, was this a genuine zoological observation, or simply a covert act of defiance against an overbearing leader? What makes this tale so enduring is not just the mystery of an unknown creature, but the human element at its core, the unspoken struggle against authority, the need for creative expression even when the stakes are overwhelming, and the subtle ways in which people push back against the status quo. Steller's Sea Ape isn't just a cryptid, it's a symbol of rebellion, a cheeky middle finger delivered through the medium of art and science. In exploring this conundrum, we encounter an unexpected blend of cryptozoology and workplace drama, where every detail, from the rough edges of the sketch to the imposing features of Captain Bering's portrait, invites us to look beyond the surface. It's a reminder that even in the high-stakes world of maritime exploration, the human spirit finds ways to survive, and sometimes to quietly revolt. So, was the sea ape an actual creature lurking in the depths? Or was it Steller's clever ruse, a piece of subtle yet cutting workplace satire? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between, where reality and artistic expression blur into one compelling enigma. As you ponder this, ask yourself, when faced with overwhelming authority, what small act of rebellion could you unleash to reclaim your own narrative? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Could the legacy of Steller's audacious sketch be a timeless reminder that creativity often blossoms even in the darkest, stormiest seas? Share your theories and join the conversation, because every great mystery is best unraveled when we question the rules together.